my year in Orlando, where I went to play in Puerto Rico FC. So after I spent those 2 years with PRFC is when I became eligible. Having lived on the island for 2 years made me eligible to represent Puerto Rico.
Is that right?
That's exactly what it is. So I got all the documents in. It was a long process. They were getting ready. It was like Gold Cup qualifications. The first time, I think it was the first time that CONCACAF has set up Nations League. And it literally took, I remember Amaro Guevara giving me a call at the end of the summer when they were just they're getting ready to have games in November and then in March. But I couldn't they couldn't figure it out until March when they said, hey, we got everything through, you're qualified. And that was my first call. Yeah, it's an amazing opportunity to be a part of a World Cup qualifier. It's the biggest stage you can be on, to be a part of a World Cup. And what comes with that is the qualification process. So it's the winner of the group goes through to play the winner of Group A, which I think you can say the top group is El Salvador. And then the winner of that one game playoff goes into the Hex with the U.S. The U.S. side. So that'll be very interesting, and that's our goal. Vietnam was definitely a better standard. It's more of a footballing nation. Bangladesh is top in cricket, but the money was equal in both countries, which is interesting. Bangladesh is a very impoverished country. It's very, it's the capital of the garment industry. So a lot of cheap labor. But I played for a government team. All my payments were on time. They took care of us, had a chef, had a driver to and from training. Some guys took advantage of it. But, when you're over there and especially when COVID hit was when I was just starting to get comfortable with saying, okay, I'm willing to go check out new places. I feel, settled enough to go do that. And COVID hit. So it's between the two countries. Vietnam was they both were great experiences, but Vietnam was definitely a better footballing country. Put you in contact with my agent from here, and that's when I got in contact with PJ Savage. It was Brian Burke who sent me a message. Who put me in contact with PJ, and basically he sent me to Reno. Now, I went to Reno in 2018 after being with Orlando, then going 2 years in the NASL, being up for Young Player of the Year, to not having many opportunities come from that, to playing in the NPSL, and then I signed a $0 contract for the last 2 months to go to Reno. So I literally went to go to Reno and play for free. And he showed me a picture. While I was playing in Puerto Rico, we did clinics and camps all over the island. And at the time, you go to training, and we trained early because of the heat. Wake up at training, probably started at like 7:45, 7:30. So you're up 5:45, 6 o'clock, get a quick bite, get on the road by 6:30, in the locker room by 7, out to the field by 7:15, 7:30. And the kid literally, after that, you're tired. And we would have these camps and clinics and stuff, and a lot of guys would be like, damn, like it was an extra hassle, to have to get into the car and go do all these different appearances. But when this kid showed me a picture of him and I remember the day vividly, because it was one of those exact situations to where it was on the opposite side of the island. We never went over there, right? But this was a clinic that, the west side of the island doesn't get a lot of the love that San Juan and the metropolitan area gets. Mm-hmm. And this kid was a kid that was influenced by that trip that we made. It was a 3-hour trip in the car, and we got home late and all that. But for him to show me that picture, and he personally said, "Hey, I have a memory that I want to show you, a picture of us." The dude was like 10, 11 years old, and for him to see the picture and for him to say, I looked up to you, is it's that's the kind of thing that I reference to when I do post videos that I do of my training and stuff. It's for kids like that who don't have the support that I have with my dad, who have to do everything by themselves. Obviously, just the training environment in Orlando, being able to play with the last player to win the Ballon d'Or at the time that wasn't named Ronaldo or Messi.
Kaká, for anybody who doesn't know who he's referring to. Yes.
an amazing experience, an amazing learning experience. You had Danny Mwanga, former #1 pick. Kyle Laren was my class. So many guys. David Mateos came from Real Madrid. Martin Patterson was a striker of Northern Ireland. So super awesome learning experience. Like that was probably my best. That was probably a time in my career where I was happy to just be training.